Previously on The Final Pitch.
So entrepreneurs, are you ready?
Yes!
The first three entrepreneurs make their final pitch.
3 million, a seat, 30% profit.
That's a deal.
Don't fail me.
I did add that if we were to do a deal later on, that money will go towards the investment that potentially might be made.
So with that, yes, Kari, you have a deal.
I'd like to offer you 1 million pesos earnest money, just so that at least it gives us breathing room to go and discuss further on, and you know that we're committed to your property.
We can shake hands to that, and thank you so much. Shake to that.
This week, three entrepreneurs and the last remaining property owner face their potential investors. My name is John Aguilar, and I'm a serial entrepreneur based in Manila, Philippines. I've gathered 5 illustrious investors looking to fund and support the next great real estate play. Jet Yu, millennial dealmaker and CEO of property advisory firm Prime Philippines. Cesar Wee, CEO of fast-rising real estate development group We Community Developers. Victor Consunji, founder and CEO of innovative modern homes developer Victor Consunji Development Corporation. Carrie Lagdameo, first vice president of Davao-based property development firm Damosaland. And George Royeca, chief transport advocate of the beloved motorcycle hailing app Angkas. Our goal is to find the best properties and urban solutions and forge joint ventures that will change the landscape of Philippine real estate. Many will try, but only a few will make it to the final pitch. First up are Nick and AJ of Tricycle, who aim to get an investment from Carrie Lagdameo and Angeline Tham.
What are you looking forward to with this pitch, and how are your chances, do you feel, of actually securing an investment today?
We really prepared all the documents, all the papers, and the presentation, and we really listened a lot, especially to you, Sir John. And we really wanted to close this deal because we wanted to really professionalize the tricycle business, especially on our location.
And I think whether or not you close a deal today, I think just the sheer passion and fire that you have, I think will propel you down the road.
Yes.
And I wish you all the success, so make this moment count.
Thank you, Sir John. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Nick. I'm from Tricycle. I'm asking for 2 million pesos in exchange of 25% of our company. The problem that we saw is that the availability of tricycle, especially to our seniors, pregnant and PWDs on the far side areas of our subdivision, because right now people are really walking a long way before reaching the terminals, especially in Barangay Buhay na Tubig. Now, we would also like to professionalize the tricycle business. The solution that we saw is creating a platform that connects passengers and tricycles. At the same time, we would like to provide trainings for the tricycle drivers, develop customer service, map familiarization seminars, and lastly, we would like to teach them financial literacy. And next is we would like to franchise the system to the barangays, TODA, and Homeowners Association. So when it comes to competitive advantage, we can enable tricycle even them without owning a smartphone. So we created a system that converts the online transaction into SMS. Our milestone is simply develop our transport system, the delivery system, and the marketing system. To end my presentation, together, let's professionalize tricycle business in the Philippines.
How are you going to guard against the business like Angkas coming into tricycles though?
We are into a specific target market, and we have other offerings to the tricycle drivers, like the marketing services that we are really into promoting local businesses. So with Angkas system and your connection in Davao, we can really develop Mindanao.
I'm still not super sure on how your system works though.
Maybe we can demo it.
Sure.
There are 2 ways. You can scan this particular QR code, or you can message our Facebook page through NP Movement.
All right, so now I'm here at Book Now Your Tricycle.
So you're living now at Buhay na Tubig.
Okay, so I'll type in my name, so that's Philippine Eagle.
Transformer, Philippine Eagle Transformer.
I will send a verification that your order is confirmed.
So it's really like you have to type all of these,
Yes, sir.
all of the info that it just asked me right now, which took
Yes, sir.
actually quite a bit of time.
Yes, sir.
Confusing leh, really confusing.
There is a lot of steps.
And how is your tricycle driver going to find the location?
They are really aware of the location. They've been driving in that particular area for 20 years.
How many customers do you have now?
Right now, ma'am, we really don't have a lot of customers. We just have 10 to 15 customers because we are only developing the system.
Uh-huh.
As you can see here, sir, you already book. It will just take a few seconds, then we will send a confirmation to your phone, to that particular number, and we will send it to the tricycle driver simultaneously.
You're sure that when you send the confirmations out, that both the tricycle driver gets it, the user gets it,
Yes.
and the tricycle driver is accepting the
Yes,
ride.
sir. Because right now we have contracts that we already built to that particular tricycle driver, and they are paying a subscription for customers. So we're giving them customers.
This is something that we could use later on in our projects, but to be completely honest, it's very early stage. Hopefully you're able to scale this up, maybe with an investment from a big brother like Angkas, who has a platform already. Once you're able to do that, a lot of property developers will really see value in putting this into their projects. But for now, it's a no.
I do understand, sir.
I agree with Carrie. I think it is very early stage. You don't really have tech behind you. But I'm very interested in what you guys are doing. I think there needs to be a lot of more thought put into this. I think you've benefited by going through the Angkas training.
Yes, ma'am, I really did.
So I'd like to make you an offer. I really like the passion that I see here. I really like the work you've put into it, and the cause really speaks to me as well. I want to take the time to mentor you, meet your team, and see where we can take this. And then we'll look at an investment then.
I surely accept it 100%.
Great. Thank you.
Tulungan kita sa buhay ng tubig. Siyempre, we have a lot of developments there. I'll talk to the people from Pro and Spring. Sige, good luck, Padik.
You really don't get what you want every time, but continue trying. So continue pursuing your dream. We really wanted some guidance, a superior, mentor. It just shows that she saw a potential in us, which is very great for us.
Up next,
First off, when I heard your pitch, I was really interested.
We share the same vision on where we want to bring the business.
We're willing to shell out a portion of what the equity that we can give.
We will JV for the whole property.
We don't normally take on that kind of arrangement. What we say is final.
next on stage are brothers Patrick and Ryan of Rentalbee, pitching to Jet Yu, Cesar Wee, and Angeline Tham.
So Cesar, you're bringing up someone from your team?
Since we really like Rentalbee, I'm bringing out the big guns, calling in Carson Choa.
Up on stage, your COO, Carson Choa. And Jet, you like Rentalbee as well, and now you're bringing up the boss.
Me and my wife, we're also running a co-working company, which is part of the shared industry. And representing me there would be Nikita, my wife.
Nikita, you. Angie, it's 2 women against 1 man, at least for Rentalbee. You will either, at the end of this pitch, work together or perhaps work against each other. So I'll call in Rentalbee. Patrick?
Hi, John.
Ryan?
Hi, John.
Okay, so if you get an investment today, what will change?
It's going to be a very big change on how we operate. As the COO, I want to be fully committed with the operations of Rentalbee, and I want to move the idea of Rentalbee forward together with the investor.
Getting the investment today will move Rentalbee forward faster than we have planned before.
You're up next. Good luck, guys.
Hello, investors. My name is Patrick.
My name is Ryan, and we're from Rentalbee.
And we are here in front of you today seeking 15 million pesos for 20% of our company. So we are coming in as an aggregator that is revolutionizing the way student accommodation works by co-branding with the properties and transforming them into co-living spaces. We want to provide students with an easy option for them to be able to find safe and quality accommodations that will provide the best value for their money. We want to help accommodation owners or properties to increase their occupancy rate. We do this by providing accommodation owners with an end-to-end solution through our booking platform with online payment and inventory management system. And we also manage their assets by remodeling the properties so that we can align them to the global standards of modern co-living.
So as for our revenue model, so we mark up 20% as an added value for our service to each property. And by that, we get a commission fee of 5% to 12% for each bed. And for each property, we value it for 1.6 million annually with a property of 300 beds that has an annual occupancy rate of 90%. We already have 26 properties with a total of 5,000 registered beds. We have already gained 1,675,000 in our operations 1 year. It is all bootstrap. Our plan is to have your investment, and with this, it will go to the 3 sections of our company, which is the booking platform, and at the same time, salaries and operational expense for us. And we wanted to have your company to have a property that has been renovated and converted into a modern co-living space. Help us revolutionize the co-living experience here in the Philippines.
Search, share, stay with Rental B.
First off, when I heard your pitch, I was really interested because I find a certain synergy. I'm very much willing to look into working with you, investing in you. But based on how we do the valuation of your company, we're willing to give 1 million for 10%. As an added incentive, I'm extending discounts to all of Rental B's tenants. Firm, great work.
All right. Thank you, Nikita.
Perfect timing that Cesar and I agreed to actually start getting into rental or recurring income model by this year, moving to 25. We're not considering it to be a big chunk of our business, but we're willing to shell out a portion of what the equity that we can give to develop this type of business. One offer is you guys would function as our quote-unquote searchers of properties. These are dormitories that are existing in U-Belt. We can come in and buy properties. Whatever is the cost, we give you a 5% commission, meaning you own 5% of whatever that dorm is. And that dorm will be exclusively marketed by your group. The second proposal we have is based on valuation alone with your 20% stake, but we would only buy it at around 8 million.
I don't think I'm going to be able to beat Carson's offer, but what I can offer you is a lot of strategic advice, and I think we share the same vision on where we want to bring the business. I'd like to offer you 3 million for 10% of your company.
Could I add to my offer? That's like the downside of being the first one, you know, everybody's gonna try to trump it up. But
okay, you want me to change my offer?
No. Okay. Respecting the offers of Angie and Carson, I can offer something else as well. I'm willing to give you 1 year's worth of office space, so we'll help you operate your business, and I'll up my offer for 2 million for 10%.
We'd like to talk to our advisor first, and we'll get back to you in a few minutes.
Sure.
Okay.
Ano pinaka-ideal scenario for you now?
Gusto namin 10 million for 13% valuation, which is same, 75 million yung valuation. And then we give them 7% for the board seat.
All this offer, they are okay. Pero yung pinaka-importante, are you comfortable with the guys?
Yes.
Yeah, we're very comfortable naman.
Wala na tayong pag-usapan doon. That will be the most ideal. Based on your current situation, good na yun.
Thank you for your patience, investors.
So to sum it up, the first offer is 2 million for 10% of the company, plus a Great Works office for 1 year.
Yes, which amounts to 1 million. So I'm sort of tied with Angie right now.
Yeah.
At 3 million for 10%.
To clarify, yes, it's true. There's due diligence, and then money will be in tranches, right? So let me just be clear on that as well. Yeah.
The next offer is Carson's offer, which is 8 million for 20%, plus the exclusive deals with the property, which will be managed by Rental B. And the last offer is Angie, which is 3 million for 10%, plus the mentorship and guidance from Angkas. We wanted to have a counter offer with Team Recom. 10 million for 13%, plus 7% board seat for board seat, in a total of 20%.
Can I call a friend?
Absolutely.
So we offered 8 million for 20%. They countered with 10 million for 13% plus a 7% advisory seat. So practically it's still 20%, but we will be putting out an extra 2 million from our original 8 million offer.
We feel that we can work together. We like you guys. We trust you. We plan to develop properties in your area, and hopefully you can manage it for us. So I think it's a good synergy.
So do we have a deal?
Yes, we have a deal.
Welcome to TV Show. Excited to work with you guys.
I mean, it's very rewarding. We were able to get the biggest deal of our lives so far.
It's actually a dream come true for the both of us because we really work hard for it, and it's a good thing to start for this year.
Up next is Rick Atienza, pitching his Bellaire property to his potential joint venture partner, Victor Consunhi.
What is your strategy going into this?
At the end, as an entrepreneur, you want to be like a startup company. But at the end, when even I discuss it with Victor, I have to focus on Bellaire.
I'm just really curious to see how you will be able to just focus on that Bellaire property. Because I know you've been wanting to really pitch your other company, which is iMaverick, right?
Yes. Of course, you wanted to show that you have many ideas, but what's the point? There's already an opportunity there. Focus there.
So Rick, good luck.
Thank you for the support. Hi, investor. I'm Rick Atienza. I'm the founder and managing director of iMaverick International Corporation. I will just focus on Bellaire. We want to sell 2,500 of our 5,000 square meter in Bellaire beachfront prime property for 25 million. But after selling it, we want to enter into a joint venture to develop the whole 5,000 square meter with the developer buyer. So if you can see the photo of our beachfront property, it has 50-meter frontage and 100 meters in depth. If we have access to capital, then we could be able to develop a 3- or 4-star hotel, or even 5-star hotel. We also have the opportunity to put glamping activities on the area. You will be sure about it because there's an increasing tourist arrival in Bellaire, and it will continue to grow. Clark Airport will be developed, and then the ride will just be around 3 hours, and then even the airport in Bulacan would already be constructed, then more foreign tourists would be able to have access. Even though we want to have a joint venture, we want to still have the name of the Hotel A so that our current hotel projects could have access to the beachfront. Of course, we wanted to capitalize on their synergistic ability for us to enjoy both what the beachfront can offer and what the hotel in the poblacion can offer. That's my presentation for Bellaire.
I have a couple questions for you. One, what's the easiest, most hassle-free way to get to Bellaire?
Well, of course, right now it's by vehicles, around 6 hours ride from Manila.
What about via airport?
Yeah, via airport, there's an airport in Bellaire, and they offer a twice-a-week trip. It's around 30 minutes flight from Manila, but I think it has not yet progressed.
How are the waves? How's the beach?
The waves that's one good thing about Bellaire, because a lot of tourists will always come simply because of the attraction of the wave. Generally, it's good for beginners. That's why it's attractive, because you can learn how to surf there.
As everybody here knows, I've always been interested in this property to begin with. I think your valuation is a bit high. I don't agree with your valuation, but there are some complexities that have to be worked out. I want you to know that I'm committed, okay?
Okay.
So I will give you 500,000 earnest money now, okay? that guarantees that we will work out a deal, that gives us enough time to do the due diligence and to work out the nitty-gritty details. Once we come to an agreement as to the price of the first property, we will buy that outright, and we will JV the other half as according to your proposal.
Or we will JV for the whole property. For example, what I'm saying is that, of course, you will invest developing your own property. And then the other area would be for the glamping, which I think we can afford to do. So maybe if we could have a share of 30-70, you know, you will be the CEO, I will be the CFO, then, you know, that could be a good partnership.
Well, that's going to be a bit difficult. As a landowner, right, you're welcome to be a part of the project to share in the earnings.
Yes,
of course.
Yes.
Right. But as far as command decision is concerned, we don't normally take on that kind of arrangement. The way we operate, what we say is final. I hope you trust our business sense as much as I trust your landowner sense.
Yes.
Okay.
And I'm a businessman for years already, and I know what you're talking about. Thank you so much, Victor. For now, we have a deal.
Okay.
Thank you.
We'll make it good. Don't worry.
Thank you. I deliver it well. You know, it's just a start. There's a lot of negotiation that would be going on, but I think we could have a good vibe, you know, in partnership with Victor. Yeah.
Up next,
I think if I invest your company, I'm basically gambling.
So I think you guys are super overvalued. I will make you an offer based on your net revenue.
We can only give 4.5%.
4.5%? 4.5. I think you should give it away for free.
Next to pitch is Coco Tell, looking to close a deal with Jet Yu and Angeline Tham.
About a year ago, you tried out for the show. Unfortunately, you did not make it. So after you got eliminated, what happened that time?
When you get your first rejection, obviously you'd be like, oh, it might not work out or such. So we're figuring out where to drink our problems away.
So right after the shoot, you drank?
Yeah.
Okay.
Since we got feedback that it couldn't happen, so we tried our best. We made it happen, and we're here now. We're currently the biggest getaway hotel chain in the Philippines.
So hopefully tonight, we'll still have a drink or two, but maybe
For celebration.
To celebrate.
Yes.
Right? Good luck, good luck.
Good evening, lady and gentlemen. My name is Daimler.
My name is Rafa.
My name is Reginald.
And we're from
Coco Tell.
And we're currently seeking 7.5 million pesos in exchange for 4.5% equity in our company. Coco Tell is the fastest growing tech hotel brand and aggregator, focusing on the top getaway destinations in Southeast Asia. We provide our partner hotels with beneficial business solutions like our yield, inventory, and revenue management, as well as our branding and our technology. So our solution for travelers is that we provide them with a standardized, clean, comfy, and affordable accommodation with our quality assurance, providing them also 24/7 customer service to assist them with their inquiries and their bookings. They could also book through our website and app, integrated with the secured payment gateways. We were able to close 2019 with our target of 15.1 million pesos in revenue, only selling rooms from March up to December. We've already have bookings valued up to 1.1 million pesos. And with your investment, we are aiming to have 1,500 rooms by the end of 2020, earning 140 million pesos in revenue. And we're currently on track to having 2,500 rooms by 2021. Earning 296 million pesos. We are competing with Red Doors, Oyo, and Zen Rooms, and not Rental B. So we have our own niche market, which is the getaway destinations. With this, I would like to thank you and investors. Let's escape the ordinary together with Coco Tell.
What is the technology that you're using to manage rooms and doing revenue analysis and the dashboards?
We do have our website that is connected with the property management system.
Is that something you built yourself?
We partner with third party. However, we are planning to develop our own this year.
So your revenue analysis tool is also not proprietary?
Yes, actually we do it manually because we do have our revenue analyst. But hopefully in the future, once we have the budget, we'll try to make an AI just like Oyo or
Okay.
Sendo.
How did you come up with your valuation of 166 million? with no proprietary technology.
According to one of our mentor, based on our business model, we can evaluate our company based on 8 to times 10 of our revenue valuation. In terms of opportunity, it's also high in terms of our market.
We have the same sentiment here. The valuation shouldn't be based on the revenue, but at least on the earnings.
Probably the reason why we also were confident with this kind of valuation is because 6 months ago, we were able to go to Hong Kong for the RISE event, and we were able to talk to one of the potential investor during that time. Actually, we did not expect that we will sign the deal last Saturday with one of Hong Kong investor. They will invest $1 million in exchange of 10% equity.
If that's $1 million equity, why do you need us?
Yes, that's right. Actually, that's the concern. That's actually a very good question. The reason why we're still here, because you have the domestic connections network, and also we have a lot of benefits that we can get from you guys.
Your will-be investors okay for you selling some equity at a lower valuation after the fact?
Actually, we already include your investment in our company. So that's the reason why before, last month, it was still 5%, but we all agreed that it will be diluted for another 10% in order to accommodate for the new investor, but their only provision is we should not sell our shares.
Well, for one, I think if I invest your company, I'm basically gambling. For now, I'm willing to give you my mentorship and help you connect to the people that I know who own several properties who need your help.
Thank you for that.
Okay, so I think you guys are super overvalued. I will make you an offer based on your net revenue. So I'm going to make you an offer for $3 million for 10% of the company. And the reason why it's 10% is because it needs to be a certain size for it to make sense to invest time and effort into helping out the company as well.
Actually, at most, we can only give 4.5% for 5M.
Guys, that's Angkas right there.
That's why.
I don't understand.
I think just having Angkas on board is already increases the value for company.
That's right.
If I were you guys.
I'm gonna try to help you guys out here a little bit, right? If you drop your price, you make your international investor unhappy. Yes?
Yes.
Right? Angkas is a strong enough partner that you probably should just give that 4.5%. I think you should give it away for free. It allows you to value that amount, whatever you need it to be. And then you gain a very strong partner at the same time. It releases you from the catch-22.
That's too much for us. We're quite shocked, so we need to discuss that further yet about that.
You can counter offer on the percentage.
For me, between all of us here, the strongest technology partner is sitting on my left. And if you're trying to fast-track proprietary technology between all of us here, you probably should be trying to court this one.
Can we further discuss it?
Yeah.
Just give us a...
Like 3 minutes. 3 minutes. So you're not a good no-go with the advice
Kasi
you
I don't want to say no, pero yun nga, feeling ko nasayangan din ako with pera.
Anong gusto mo ba?
Parang you, pero it's hard for me to say no.
Anong gusto mo?
Gusto niya, let's say 4.5% for 1.5 million, it's too low.
That's low.
So ikaw na lang as a CEO, okay?
Thank you for your offer. We really thought that you will invest in us. However, we have to decline the offer. We believe that it's unfair for the early investors, those people who believe in our company, because we believe that Coco Tell will be the largest beach hotel chain in the world. So yeah, thank you for your offer.
Okay, no problem.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you very much for your time.
Thanks for your time.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Good luck.
We didn't expect that offer will come, but actually,
We've never encountered
we
an
never
offer.
encountered that offer, so we didn't even practice. But for sure, we will decline that. At the end of the day, we learned something new, which is like we need to expect the unexpected, and yeah, we will try to use this learning experience moving forward.
Next time on The Final Pitch.
I would like to defend the valuation of the company.
Are you agreeable to that?
I guess I'm willing to offer $1 million for a 30 million peso valuation.
3 million for 15%, and then we can half with Vic.
We'll both come in at 15%.
I'm willing to give you 2 million for 10%.
I'm willing to come in with Angie on that.
Thank you for giving us a really hard time.